Yo, mi saludo y respeto, bleh. Beach pan seco tlog dish bar to all my homies out there. And greetings to all my people. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hey, what can I say? My name is Manny. I'm the Jaguar Man. And this is Hoodwise, homie. This is a channel where we make homie lace them up. None of that, homie. I'm not a perfect man. I don't know it all. I'm humble to say that. If you like to comment, my door is open, homie. Feel free. And like I said, we'll learn from one another, homeboy. Iron sharpens iron, homie. Some of you who are just cruising on by for the first time, homie, mucho gusto. Like what you hear, homie. Don't hesitate to subscribe because you don't want to miss out on future spills or content. You know the ritual, homie. Kick up your feet. Spark up your churrito, open up your pisto, water your Gatorade, whatever floats your boat, and stay tuned, homies. We're gonna fucking keep it hood, and we're gonna wise up, you know? So, I'm back. What's up, homies? Today, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. The last time I brought up this segment called Stories and 40s, homie. Stories and 40s is a segment that I talk about some experiences I've had in the past, whether on vacations or in prison, or just trip out, or maybe the story could have a meaning, a purpose. So I try to get my point across with little glitch up for the youngsters, some of the homies that want to be entertained, or maybe that could relate. So with that said, here we go. So growing up, I mean, you come from a Mexican household, you're taught to pretty much have pride, orgullo, stand up for your own, homie. Growing up, becoming a little man as a teenager, my parents got divorced. My dad and my mom separated, so I went to live with my dad. My dad moved in with my grandma, my grandpa, and of course my uncles. At the time, my uncles were gangbanging. They were young, single, a lot of freedom around us. So me being a little youngster looking up to my tios, I wanted to be like them. Or chilling with them at the carne asada, a kickback, or just simply going with one of them to hang out at the corner, chilling with the homies, trying to peep out the scene, the hyenas, and kind of, in a way, look up to that. You look up to your uncle, to the older homies, to the placazos, and it's cool to hear payaso. It's cool to know who's clever. It's cool to know who's Yogi Bear or Trusty. It's like, wow, okay, you hear these names, you see the placazos on the wall. You grow up, so to speak, looking up to the culture. Anyhow, sitting around the table, you hear stories from your tios or homies talk about chingazos, putazos, and how you never refuse a fight, or you don't turn it down, or, you know, you gotta be a man no matter how big the mother is. You go head up one-on-one. And if he drops you, you get up. He drops you again, you get up, homie, and show courage. Pretty much, fuck, be a punching bag. Get no, hey, fuck, ball up. Nah. That too, don't ball up, don't ball up. You gotta swing back, try to at least connect one or two, you know? Anyhow, well, going back to junior high, man, you know, I was already claiming my hood. I was a little kid, you know, representing my barrio, barely fresh, you know, little rookie year, getting from the hood. So I was thirsty to, you know, earn my reputation. I was hungry to get that, you know, my name up there. You know, I was so motivated, forward to getting that approval from my older homeboys that I looked up to. So I remember my first day going to junior high, San Fernando Junior High. Man, my primo, one of my cousins happened to be going, but at the time he was, you know, in love with his girl. So he would pretty much go in for homeroom and leave. Back then, homie, if you would show up for one or two classes, and I think one of them was homeroom, they would not call you. They would not call your home and let your parents know that you were absent. That day we were in the office. I remember I was checking in, trying to get my classes. I came across one of my street, I guess you could say enemies, allegedly. But at the time, skinny, chaparrito, todo pinche, looking like I'm hungry, looking like a World Vision kid and shit. No disrespect. I mean, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Big old head, skinny little body. And I see this big ass monster come up to me and hits me up. Hey, I said, where you from, homie? I look at him, I look at my cousin, and I just tell him, well, fuck it. I mean, it was just weird to me. It caught me by surprise because it was inside the office. So there I go, representing myself. The vato was like, this is so-and-so, woo woo. What's up? Let's get down. And I'm like, fuck it. After school, I'll see you in front of the gate. At the time, Barrio would come out through the front gate. All the pacuemeros come out through the back. Those of you that are familiar to the Valle, San Fernando Junior High, you would think it would be full of vatos from Sanford, but it was always the other way around. It was a school that belonged to all Pacuema, all the hoods from Pacuema. So we were deep. And actually, it was rare to actually see a vato from Sanford. They were outnumbered. This guy would show up once in a while out of the blue, and there it is the whole day, man. Va haber putazos. Everybody get ready. Main event. Fucking the new guy against this fucking other pendejo. I don't know anyone. I'm new. This is my first day, so I'm like, fuck. Well, okay, where do we kick it? And then I come across, I'll never forget this individual, homie. A homie Boo Boo from Pacuema South Side. Good homie. I got to know him. I haven't seen him in many years. Hopefully you're doing good out there, homeboy. Shout out to the homie. I'll never forget the cora and the humbleness of the man. Came up to me. I'm so-and-so with the woo woo. What's up, homie? What's going on with this vato? I let him know, hey, we're gonna meet up. He's like, man, I got you, homie. Don't even trip. Knowing the fact that there was like, man, 10 other pacuemeros, they knew what was going on. They were just in their own little world, doing their own little thing. It's almost like they didn't care. Okay, you're gonna meet up with him? Okay, all right. That's cool. All right. Well, we got you, but at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. I'm chilling. Time is going by. It's already midday, whatever, recess. My primo took off at this time. We were thinking like, oh, you got my bag. You're from my barrio, homeboy. Like, pero este güey peló gallo. He said, man, I'm going with my girl. I'm going to go get mine. Cool. Can't be mad at that. I'm gonna go and face this guy. I'm not a coward. At the time, I was like, shit. I felt like I was in the spotlight. All eyes on me. So there goes the bell. Ring, ring, ring. School's over. And vámonos, I'm like looking around, and one of the moments where you feel everybody's looking at you and looking around and híjole, okay, fuck, vámonos. I mean, I don't even know this vato wants to meet me, but all I heard is, hey, the parking lot. There I go. I'm walking, and there I see fucking Boo Boo. What's up, homie? You ready? I'm like, vámonos, man. That little homie, man, he kept his word, man. I'll never forget that, homeboy. He followed me side by side with me and him. Pacuema is a small city, but a lot of barrios. People call them cliques, but to me, they're different gangs, different barrios. Every other block has a hood. It doesn't mean that we all get along. At one point, back in the days growing up, we had our differences, one-on-one, putazos. Some barrios, we had bloodshed and a lot of back and forth, fatal situations. Pero pues, as time goes, like right now, I mean, that gangbanging or that war kind of just died out. But anyhow, going back to after school, we're heading to the parking lot. So we're going to the parking lot with San Fernando Junior High. Those of you who know, is across the street from San Fernando Mall. San Fernando Mall at the time had a big parking lot, big open space. So there we go. And you see the crowd, man. I guess the word went around, Back then we didn't have social media. I guess communication was different. Notifications were different. It was more maybe, I guess, word of mouth, the chisme. I don't know. So there we go. I'm walking. This vato's already there, fucking stretching, flexing. And mind is, he had a little size. He was taller than me. He was bulked up. In my mind, I'm like, fuck. Pero no me sé rajar, I always remember the words of my uncles, my dad. Hey, putazos are putazos. I remember my uncle Casper, rest in peace, from Blythe Street would say, hey, putazos, they only hurt for a little bit, but you will not die from a fight. In other words, don't be scared, It's like, fuck, you're gonna live. You either win some or you lose some. And if you get dropped, you get up. You don't give up. You don't ball up. You try to swing back. So all that in my mind, I'm pumping myself up. I go, I'm gonna wrestle. We square off, I take off my shirt. Skinny ass, little fucking hungry ass looking little kid with a big head, which is me. Y pues ahí, fuck it, the little bit that I know, growing up, boxing, it was practiced throughout generations in my household, my family. So it's a tradition. I don't win them all. And whoever tells you that they never lost a fight, guess what? He's lying on me. Sad. Don't fall for that okie dog, dog. Sad. Now going back, so there we are, man. We square off and bang, 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 bang. I start fucking jabbing, and boom, boom. This vato comes in, and I don't know, somehow, some way, I'm fucking bam on the floor. I wait. I jump up right up. Vámonos, otra vez. Beep, 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 beep. And you know what? At the time, it seems like it's forever. But looking back, it's like time went by quick, man. And there I go, getting dropped again. I get up. This vato was like, I start seeing his demeanor kind of change from being aggressive to kind of like backing up. And in a way, I don't know if he's seen the heart. He's seen my heart, that I was not giving up, that I wasn't balling up or maybe running like other kids or maybe trying to call it quits. He's seen my courage. He's seen my heart. I started seeing him kind of like retrieving, kind of stepping back, like, wait a minute, I'm not dealing with your average human being, your average little cholo right here. This vato's fucking off the hook. Está loco este way. So there I go again. So I get him, it's dark. I start connecting, get 1, 2, the jab, get uppercut, and I know he starts feeling it. Bam, bam, boom, boom. Al pinche suelo. Here I go, I hit the floor again. I get up, and this vato's like, nah, that's it. Ya estuvo, homie. Yeah, but I'm like, what's up, homie? I'm gonna rest you. Still got him up, homie. Let's do this shit. Guess, I don't know if he felt sorry for me or, I'm not all lumped up, he bleeding. None of that, but he gave me that respect. From youngster to youngster, from enemy to enemy, trying to, sometimes, like they say, real recognize real. And I got so much pride that sometimes we're not able to shake someone's hand and be like, hey, homie, you got heart, homie, I give you that. That's rare. That's fucking rare. And I've met homies like that actually humble themselves and shake your hand and give you the props that you got coming. A lot of vatos don't have it, and they hide it, and they leave, walk away, or make it seem like they're just too much of a badass. But this vato, I seen it in his body language where he was just like, I respect your gangster, kind of walked away. And with that said, a hoot out. Boom, boom, oh shit. Everybody just, scattered, opened up, a la verga, woo, woo, woo. I look around, boo, 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 where you at, dog, man? Nowhere to see. Man, well, I picked up my shirt. We all boned out. The hooters was there. Everybody scattered. And I never seen this vato again. And he went on his way. A few days go by. I come back to school. I see Boo Boo, and he shakes my hand. And he gives me the props. Like, hey, homie, you did what you did. Hey, shit, me, homie. Yeah, it felt good, homie. Like one of my first fights, being from the barrio. And it gives you that motivation. It gives you more courage for future coming events or whatever's gonna crack, homie. And so to speak, your head gets bigger. Pretty much you're battle tested, homie. And as you experience certain things, you start getting personal confidence towards whatever comes your way, But anyways, the moral of the story is that in life, it's beautiful to have role models or people that teach you how to have courage, how to not give up in life, how to be motivated, and how to have confidence and pride. And back then, I was taught to have pride when it came down to chingazos, not to give up, not to turn nothing down. If I got knocked down, to get up, not give up. So I'm thinking like we should use that in life where there's a setback. A lot of us sometimes give up and go back to the hood, fall into drugs, pistol, and just backpedal. But why? Why are we gonna do that? when we're taught to have pride, self-respect, orgullo, just like a fight. You get knocked down, get up, homie. Keep fighting, put them up, dog. Because you're not weak. We're not weak. We're men of class. There's homegirls of class. We're top better. The moral of the story right here, homies, is not to give up. Just like we were taught on the streets how to not give up on a fight, get up if you get knocked down. If life knocks you down, if a certain experience in life knocks you down, get up, homie. Get up. Don't give up. Never give up hope. God is good, homie. Always have faith in what you want to do. I know it's easier said than done, but I just thought I'd share this. And hopefully I was able to make you guys laugh and you guys get my point. With that said, my name is Manny. I'm the Jaguar Man. And welcome to Hoodwise, homies. Por favor, don't forget to subscribe for future content. And hey, don't ever give up. Please don't give up on me. Okay? Subscribe. Like. Drop me a comment, homie. It's always good to hear from you guys. So with that said, much love. You guys enjoy. Pues, hey, chin up, homie. Chin up. And remember, never give up, no matter what, dog. Keep it gangster, Hoodwise. It's so.